Featherweight champ Alexander Volkanovski is juggling more than just opponents. After regaining his 145-pound belt against Diego Lopez at UFC 314, fans expected him to defend against rising contender Movsar Evloev. But in a new interview with UFC Australia, Volk revealed that's no longer the plan. As of now, a rematch with Yair Rodriguez is looking more and more likely.
All right, what's next for me? So nothing's too clear. There's a lot of moving parts. Obviously, before the fight, I was thinking, yeah, it's going to be Mosvar, but I think he's fighting. He mentioned him fighting. You're hearing Yair's name getting mentioned a fair bit. Just the date of September has but that's just probably not the best date. Obviously, I'm having a baby that month, so if we could work around that, that would be better. So we'll just see what's happening. Again, a lot of moving parts. We're planning on having a chat with the boss, Dana and Hunter very soon. So we'll see what's.
But who should Alexander Volkanovski fight next? Drop the name down in the comments section. Next up, it's not looking too sweet for Sugar Sean O'Malley, at least according to coach Javier Mendez. Speaking on the Javier and Mo show, the legendary American Kickboxing Academy coach didn't hold back when asked about O'Malley's chances against the surging Merab Dvalishvili. His response was just blunt.
Likelihood of him being able to beat this Merab with what he came to the table with, not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen. But things change, fights are always different, we say this, we say that, and all of a sudden we eat up our own words because things happen like you didn't think they were going to happen. So it could happen. It's just unlikely scenario. And the likelihood of Sugar getting another title shot right away, not going to happen. Not going to happen. He's going to have two very, very impressive wins against top 3, top 4 guys. And they got to be impressive wins, or he's going to have a 3-4 fight win streak.
Either way, that title shot isn't coming anytime soon. Coach Javier also gave fans a much-needed update on Umar Nurmagomedov. After being sidelined with injury, the rising contender seems to be healing well. If all goes well, we might see Umar back in the cage before the end of the year.
Umar doing now?
As far as I know, he's doing well. He's grappling. He's using his hand. I don't really know to what extent because I'm not in camp. I'll be with him in a few months.
Is he healed yet?
I believe he's completely almost healed. I'm not 100% sure. You can expect him to fight within 3-4 months, I would think.
Okay.
That would give it enough time.
Hopefully before end of the year.
No, he'll fight before the end of the year.
Meanwhile, Kamaru Usman has just shaken up the MMA world with one big statement. He's open to a super fight with Islam Makhachev. That's right, the former welterweight king and the current lightweight champ who also happen to be good friends might one day share the octagon. In a recent interview with Kevin Iole, Usman opened up about the idea. He said,
I love it. I love Islam coming up. I would say at one point I probably would have been a little annoyed with it. But I'm older and I'm wiser now. And then at the same time, I love Islam. And I really care for him. So if this was the decision that he wanted to make and chose to make, then I'm all for it. I love it. I think him and Jack, I think that's a fantastic fight. I don't count Jack out. And that's the thing I don't want to say I hate. It's just, I guess it's part of the sport. But Jack is a very formidable opponent. And I said it even before his last fight. I said, this is a guy, you sleep on him, he will ruin your day. And he went out there and he ruined Bilal's year. Not just his day. JDM is definitely no easy out for anybody. So it's not just a shoe-in. Islam's going to come in and get that belt. I do think Islam has the ability to do it, but it's not going to be easy.
Yeah.
Fast forward, current pound for pound versus former pound for pound, I think that's a blockbuster. So that would be a great outing to go out there and get another blockbuster before I say a lot.
A potential legacy fight between two of arguably the most dominant champions of this era. This would be fire. But who do you think wins if it ever happens? Let us know down in the comments. In other news, Aljamain Sterling brought some comic relief to the fight world this week with a story straight out of Abu Dhabi. On his podcast, Sterling shared an awkward moment he had with Umar Nurmagomedov and his brother before the Merab fight. Apparently, Umar was confused how Merab could beat him.
Umar, we were in a car in Abu Dhabi, me, him, and his brother. And I remember telling him, because he was like saying he wants to fight Merab, which I get, the same weight class. It was like, how's he gonna beat me? How's he gonna beat me? And I was like, brother, he doesn't get tired and he's gonna shoot 100 times. And then his brother said something. His brother goes, well, he would defend 100 times. And I'm just like, I don't think you guys understand until you're actually in there. And then, of course, we saw the fight. I'm like, I tried to tell you, brother. I did try to tell you.
And finally, let's now talk about Jon Jones. You knew it wouldn't stay quiet for long. Well, Jon Jones and Daniel Cormier are back at it. After DC and Chael Sonnen discussed the state of the heavyweight division on Good Guy Bad Guy podcast. As expected, Jon Jones fired off a savage post on X. Jon Jones, both of y'all? Meanwhile, he's out here making your annual salary in a week. Stay busy, boys. DC didn't hesitate to fire back on his YouTube channel saying, it seems as though Jon Jones doesn't like being talked about by two of the biggest voices in the game. Jon Jones doesn't make more money than me in a week. He makes more money than me when he fights. The biggest paydays you ever had were directly tied to me. I'm talking about you and I'm getting paid to talk about you. DC didn't stop there. He criticized Jones for not fighting Tom Aspinall, saying, if I was still fighting today and I was still the heavyweight champion and Tom Aspinall was the #1 contender, I would have already fought him. That was straight on point from DC, direct, sharp, and absolutely unapologetic. Let us know where you see this heated exchange going. Is it time the UFC finally liberated the heavyweight division by stripping Jon Jones? Let us know by leaving a comment down in the comments section. And that's it from MMA Lad. If you liked the video, please be sure to subscribe now and turn on the notification bell in order not to miss out on daily updates in the fight world. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.